Paula Dean and Kraft Cream Cheese. My name is Christine. Today I'm going to be preparing you a very simple and great dish that you can serve to your family or if you have guests. It is my creamy dill salmon fillets. What I have here is about 2 pounds of fresh salmon that I have portioned out into about 5 fillets. Before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and season this heavily with some salt and pepper on each of the fillets. In addition to the salt and pepper, I do put a little bit of garlic powder on each fillet, just to add a little bit more flavor. Okay, now that I've seasoned the fillets, I'm going to go ahead and start on the mixture that I place on top of the salmon before I bake it. It's a very simple combination of different ingredients. What I do is I start with 4 fresh cloves of garlic that I place in the food processor. And I'm going to go ahead and pulsate that until it becomes into a little bit of a fine paste. Okay, and then to the garlic that I've already pre-minced very finely in the processor, I add a half a stick of butter that is already softened. I'm also adding 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese that has been sitting at room temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of cut in half and put on each side of the processor. And I'm going to go ahead and pulsate this. Great, that's mixed very well now. And to this mixture, I will also add some more salt and pepper to taste. I do about 2 pinches of each, salt and pepper. And then also I add about 2 tablespoons of fresh dill. This gives it such a fantastic background flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and add that and pulse this as well. Now that this is blended well, which is your dill, butter, cream cheese, salt and pepper to taste, I'm going to add a little more garlic powder. And then I'm also going to add about 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And pulse this, and that's it. I went ahead and I've transferred the mixture to a bowl, and to the mixture I do add a half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese that I do go ahead and I fold into the mixture till it's well incorporated. And the last and final step is to go ahead and I use either a cookie scoop or a small ice cream scoop, and depending on the size of the fillet, I either add 1 or 2 scoops of the mixture right on top of each of the salmon fillets. And what it does while it's baking is all the different flavors just seep down into the salmon fillet and give it fantastic flavor, and it actually makes a little bit of a crust. So I'm going to go ahead and put the scoops of the mixture on each salmon fillet. And before I put it in my preheated 425-degree oven, I go ahead and add a little more salt and pepper for another added layer of flavor. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it in my 425-degree oven for about 15 minutes or until done. The salmon fillets have been in the oven for about 17 minutes, and I think they're done now. Let's go ahead and check them. Oh, they're perfect. See how the cream cheese and Parmesan mixture gives a little crust on top? I'm going to go ahead and plate one up for you and show you how I do it. Now that I have one of the salmon fillets on a plate, I go ahead and how I plate it up is I do add a little bit of fresh dill on top of the salmon and 1 thinly sliced lemon. And there you have it, my creamy dill salmon fillets. Thank you so much, Paula Dean and Kraft Philadelphia Cream Cheese, for this wonderful opportunity. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy.